Hello and welcome back to my channel. As you probably know who I am, if anyone here if anyone of my subscriber click the video, so my name is Rowena. If you are new to my channel, my name is Rowena, and I've been uploading some videos before. I know it has been a while since I uploaded some video. I don't remember exactly. I don't remember exactly when was the last time I uploaded a video, but it's probably like maybe mid-August. I really can't remember when the last time, but all I know it was summer. So something, oh, something. Oh, I'm sorry. Something like August. And so as you all know, the title of the video is how I got pregnant with PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. Before that, I will give you a little bit background of my PCOS. So during my teenage life, I was irregular, meaning my period was irregular. In sometimes in 1 year, I would get twice of menstruation. So it's like once in every 6 months. So not really the typical girl that gets their period once a month, or every end of the month they get their period. So for me, as a girl, as a young one, it was like it was like it was nothing for me, because I don't have to buy a napkin for at the end of the month. I don't have to feel the pain of what do you call this, dysmenorrhea. So I was a little bit okay with that. And then but I know it's not normal that um, being a girl doesn't get their period every month. I know it's not normal, so but I let it go. Fast forward, I was already in my 20s, and I keep wondering, because my sisters, my friends, they get their period every month, and with me, I don't. So I by that age, I started to not to worry, but to think about it, because being a Filipino or a Filipina in my country, you have to have a child, or your husband expected you to have a child, or to have a child when you get married, or your relatives or the people around you expect you to have a baby when you get married. It's like the mentality of the people. Um, so I started to think about it, and so then um, I had a chance to go to the doctor. I was already in my 20s this time, and I had a chance to go to the doctor, and I told her the case to the OB, and I told her my case, that I told her that I don't get my period every month. I only get it once in every 6 months. But those months, I mean, that once a month that I get my period, I mean, I really get my period a lot. I mean, the blood is a lot. So I told her the story about that, and I was already in my 20s. So she told me that um, I would have to be in pills, which is it will help me regulate my period. So I was in pills for maybe a year. I was in pills, and then so during the time that I was taking pills, I had my period every month. And when I stop after a year, and when I stop, I noticed that it did not change. So during the duration of the treatment, I had to go to the doctor every month, to my OB every month, and she has to prescribe me to check if there is still the traces of PCOS. But before that, before the diagnosis, she told me that um, I don't see any symptoms with PCOS with you, because usually she said that usually the symptoms of a girl having PCOS is they get some mustache on, or they are overweight. What else? Yeah, those kind of things. But I wasn't that kind of person when I was diagnosed with PCOS. So, but then I had this called ultrasound, and then there was this uh, what do you call this? Little things inside of me that tells her that I had PCOS. So I was treated for a year, and then after a year, uh, going back and forth to the OB-GYN, to my OBGYN, and she told me that I would have, because that time, as I mentioned, I was already in my 20s, and she told me that I I would have a difficulty getting pregnant or having a baby, she said. So so having that news given to me by an OBGYN, it made me think, and it made me, as I mentioned, that in the Philippines, you are expected, when you get once you get married, you are expected to have a child, which for me, I really don't care much about it. I don't know why. So I thought about it, and when the OBGYN told me that I need to I need to have I need to, what do you call this? I need to prepare myself that I may not have children when once I get married, or maybe it will be very difficult for me to have a child. So, being said that, I thought about, so I prayed for a husband, or a part, or someone that would accept me, would accept the situation that I am in, that will not care if whether we have children or not. Yeah, excuse me. So then I met my husband, and before getting married, I told him that I may not have children because of this case that I have. I have a polycystic ovarian syndrome, which for him he did not understood, and he just told me that no, I think for you it excuse me. No, I think for you, you just have to have a partner to have a baby. So by the time we were early on dating stage. So I don't think he did accepted it uh, as I expected him to. So because I don't want to lead on something that later on I will regret, because I am a person that I'll say it, or I will deal with it no matter how painful it is. So the relationship progresses, and we ended up our relationship. We were 10 years together, and then we decided to get married. But before that, before getting married, I mentioned, or I repeated myself to him that I'm sorry guys. Right now I am under the weather, or I just came back from the Philippines, and I might might have catch some cold in the plane. So that's why I am like this right now. So getting back to my experience. So yes, we had so we talk about it before getting married, that we may not have children, and so he again repeats himself to me that he doesn't need to have children if we can't have children, or myself, I can't have children, a child or a baby, then he would be okay with it. He would be happy to give someone alive, meaning that he may be up to adoption. So I was very glad because I prayed for someone that would accept it of who I am, because for me, I already prepared myself that I would never have children. As young as I was, I already processed it in my mind. So we got married, and then we were living here in Paris together. And so, I still remember what my OBGYN told me early on, that I may never have children, because as it was, I still don't get my period on time, like sometimes 3 times, but it did change when as I got older. It did change. So my period came like 3 times a year or 4 times a year. So it did change when I got a bit older. So we got married. I came here and lived with my husband in Paris. We were living together, and we were like, I was in the process. I was in the process already of accepting that I may not have children. And my husband says that I did not marry you to multiply or to have children. If we don't have children, if we are not blessed to have children, then I'm okay with it. It's just the two of us, and we'll just live like normal people. So I was okay with it. And so I was doing um I was we are living healthy. Well, we don't go out all the time to eat outside or to buy some takeout food or anything like that. Once in a while, maybe, or maybe once a month, we just buy something from the Asian store here and eat it at home. Or most of the time, we cook our own meal. We prepare our own meal. We eat fruits and all those healthy living that we do. And because my husband cooks in, so we buy our own food and we cook here at home. And so I decided that since we may not have children, I'll just I will care for myself. I will take care of me as much as I can. I will love myself and as much as I can. I do exercise all the time, you know. I run every single day here, 40 minutes every day. And as I was doing that, I did not expected that it will do some things on my body. So some miracles in my body. So I did run every single day, as I mentioned. And there was sometimes that I feel strange. It wasn't like um it wasn't like, what do you call this, bad or anything. It's just like I have a small headache, and I did not notice that, or I wasn't alarmed of it, because it's to have headache. It's like normal for me. And then, but then again, after that, I have some strange feeling on my stomach, like it's like it's like acid burning in my stomach. So I told my husband about it, and he was just, maybe you just need to drink more water and all that. So so we took our holidays off during was it summer, which is August. And then after that, autumn came, and we had our holidays again. So by the time, I wasn't aware that I was pregnant already. So we came to we stayed at my mother-in-law, and then I wasn't feeling well. Like I was on the train, I was vomiting, and I don't vomit usually on the train. Maybe in the car, I get car sick, but on the train, never. So during our 3.5 hours trip, I was vomiting, and then at when I get out, we have to take a car ride again. I will vomit again when it's not normal for me. So, anyways, and then my mother-in-law asked me if I am pregnant, and I said no, I'm not pregnant, because I hold on to what my OB says, that I may never have children. And with that, because I did not even try to do a pregnancy test. So I was just completely, I was completely, I had no idea completely, I mean, that I was pregnant already. So we came back here in Paris, and I told my mother about it, and she said, why don't you try to do a pregnancy test tomorrow? Buy a pregnancy test and see what's happening inside you. So I told my husband about it, and then so we bought the pregnancy test, and then the next morning I did the test, and boy, oh boy, I was pregnant, and I can't believe what I saw. That there was a line. It was a blue cross line already, and I waited for my husband to wake up, um, because I can't believe about it. And then so he woke up, and I told him that he have to go to the toilet and see the result of my pregnancy test, and then he came and then and then he stayed in the toilet for maybe 2 to 3 minutes, because he can't believe it. And then so the next step is, I still can't believe it. It's like it's not happening. So I decided to test again the next uh, few minutes after that. So, and then it was the same. It was positive again, and I was like, okay, it's positive again, and and it was not the only time I did that. So the next morning, I told my husband, it may be false positive, because sometimes it can happen. So I asked him to get me another pregnancy test. So this time he got me another one, which is the same brand, but this one is it has some taste. It will tell you how long have you been pregnant. And then so this one here um, tells me that um, I was already 13 weeks pregnant. So I was 13 weeks already. So meaning, no, was it 13 or a 12? 12 plus something, 12 weeks. So I was already in my, I was already in my early for a 12. I was already passing my first trimester. Can you imagine that? And I kind of feel a bit guilty, because as I mentioned, that I ran every single day during the course of that first trimester. I was running every day 40 minutes a day, 7 days a week. Can you imagine? So I wasn't aware that I was carrying a baby already. And I was glad that the baby is strong. It really clings onto me, and as some people say, that if it meant if it meant for you, it is for you. So I was happy. We were happy, but at the same time, I'm a little bit scared. So we booked an appointment for the doctor, and to confirm, to see, and to have some, uh, to have some vitamins and all that. So the reason why I'm saying this is because I know there's a lot of women, there's a lot of girls or married couple there out there that's trying to have a baby and it's difficult for them, the waiting. All I can say is you have to pray about it. So my advice to all the couple out there that is trying to have a baby, be patient, especially with a woman, with a girl. Be patient to yourself. Yeah, be patient to your body, because and have faith. Pray that God will grant your heart's desire. Um, you know, exercise regularly. It's very very important. I think that's one of the reason why I got pregnant, because I was exercising regularly. I was exercising the time not to get pregnant, but I was pushing myself to exercise every day because I know that it's good for me, it's good for my health and my mental health the time. So, and as a result, I got pregnant. What else? Eat healthy. Don't pressure your body, because when it is time for your body to give miracle, it will happen. Just have faith. And what else? Don't eat junk food all the time. And what else? Yes, especially of all the things that I can tell you, is be kind to your body. Do not pressure yourself to get pregnant, because everything will happen in its time. So right now, I am glad to say that I am already 20 weeks pregnant. So soon I will be having a baby, which later I will tell you what it is and what's the gender of my baby. And right now we are still living in Paris, and we are thinking that later when I give birth, maybe after or before Christmas, we will be going back to the Philippines. And do some and do some little things there. But as of now, I thank you guys, all of you ladies, for watching the video, and I inspired you to and give you hope, to not to be hard on yourself, because whether you can be pregnant or you can't get pregnant, it doesn't listen you as a woman. You're still a woman. You're still a girl, whether you can have baby or you can't. So thank you guys for watching, and if you like the video, please do thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed yet to my channel, please do subscribe, and thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.